Thank you. Next, we have Jarrett Mitchell.
Good evening. I'm Jarrett Mitchell. I'd like to thank the League of Women Voters for putting on this forum tonight. Being at an event put on by the League of Women Voters, I'm reminded of a time in our society when the role of voting was limited only to those with power or of one gender. The city of Iowa City has seen historically low turnouts for the city council elections, sub 10%, single-digit turnouts. I'd like to see this election be the turning point in the city of Iowa City, where the citizens feel that the people on city council have a mandate for what they are doing. I'd really like to see an election where we have at least 25% voter turnout. I'm a local business owner. I have a coffee shop that's less than a block from here. It gives me a great understanding into the downtown area, what kind of businesses are there, what kind of businesses people would like to see down there. I don't believe it's the role of city government to provide tax breaks to corporate businesses that will compete directly with local businesses. When we do that, the profit level goes out of town. It goes to the corporate shareholders. I would like to see the profit stay in the community. I also have an agenda of sustainability, not just of sustainability of building materials, but of sustainable lifestyles. I don't believe that a city is only about investing in things that have financial benefits for the city government. I believe that we can invest in things that have social benefits for us as citizens, that provide for our own survival and help us to become a stronger community, not through the spending of funds by the government, but through the sustaining of our own lives, through providing for lifestyles that can contribute to gardening, to farming, and to creating a community in which we can talk to each other and remove the barriers of isolation which are apparent within our community. My name is Jarrett Mitchell, and I would appreciate your vote for City Council.
Okay, thank you. Jarrett Mitchell is next.
No, I can unequivocally say that I am absolutely and fundamentally against red light cameras. I do not believe that they serve any other function in our social order except for to make people act in a certain way because they feel that they are being observed. And beyond that, I also believe that, for example, if someone's driving my car and they go through a red light and a red light camera catches them, I receive the bill for that infraction. If they are caught by a police officer in my car, the person driving the car is given the ticket. So I believe that it muddies who's responsible for what action is taken. Now, beyond this, I believe that it is a money grab. I don't believe that we need these cameras in our community. Traffic fatalities have consistently gone down over the past decades. If you'll look at a report that just came out in the Los Angeles Times a couple days ago, prescription drug abuse killed more people in 2010 than traffic fatalities did. They do nothing but simply scare people and make them act in a manner that actually is not safe, because you're acting in a manner trying to not get a ticket rather than do something that would maybe get you out of a situation to help save yourself or to save someone else. Sometimes you do have to go through a red light, and sometimes you have to do these things for the safety of others. A red light camera will simply charge people money for a situation when they may be doing the right thing. I can say fundamentally, I do not believe our community wants these cameras. If it's about pedestrian safety, how come none of these cameras that have been set up so far that I know are just for observance are in downtown, in the area where the most pedestrians are, on Washington Street, on Lynn Street? Because nobody would stand for it. And I don't think the people in our community want these cameras, and I can say that I will vote against anything. The chicken issue elicits laughter online, in public with people. But we stand at a crux in human history right now in the United States of America. The issues of sustainability cannot be ignored. I am running for city council because many friends of mine brought the issue of personal chicken ownership to city council and it was ignored. Sustainability cannot be ignored. Our community demands it. I stand for cycling, for cyclists' rights, for the legal full use of roads. which is mandated by the state of Iowa. I stand for sustainability in the simplest form by allowing citizens to own chickens so that they can provide for themselves and their family and see that they can sustain and survive by themselves by providing for themselves. I think that the city of Iowa City wants change. They look at the city government and they don't see themselves. I'm running for city council because I want people to feel that the city government is working for them and not just for the interests of business. I am personally a business owner. I'm a small business owner downtown. I am disgusted by the fact that city council is entertaining the idea of giving tax breaks to corporate businesses to compete directly with local business. That is not the role of city council. The role of city council is to foster an environment in this town, to make sure the services in this town are real, to make sure that there's water, to make sure that there's safety, to protect people's rights. It is not the role of city government to give preference to corporate businesses over local businesses. I want the money to stay in the community. I want this community to be sustainable, and so that each individual citizen can dictate the path of their own life as they see fit and not as those on city council see fit. I'm Jarrett Mitchell. I'm running for city council, and I would appreciate your vote.